Okay.
Some of your colleagues say that it is double jeopardy for this case to be referred to the to the Code of Conduct Tribunal, which is one of the places that I think the AFCC says they're going to take this matter to, as well as appeal the judgment that was given in favor of Justice Ademola. What do you think of it?
No, with greatest respect, it's not a double jeopardy. In the case I referred earlier, in Atuche's case, decided by the Supreme Court in December, the issue there was that they were charged at Federal High Court and also charged at Lagos High Court. So the argument was raised that it was double jeopardy to charge them simultaneously or one after the other at Federal and State High Court. And EFCC answer was that we charge them in Lagos High Court for state offense. We charge them at Federal High Court for federal offense. And there's no double jeopardy on it. And the Supreme Court agreed with them eventually and returned the case that they can try them on different courts based on the nature of the offenses. So in this particular case, State High Court, like FCT, or Federal High Court, has no jurisdiction to try a CCT offense. So the government has the right to prefer a charge at CCT for issue of non-disclosure. They have the right to do that. It's not double jeopardy.
So, does this then mean that Justice Ademola can resume as a judge?
I doubt if there's an appeal. If there is no appeal, then his court has pronounced that he's innocent. But if there's an appeal, then he may have to wait a little while for the appeal to be determined.
Okay, in this case, is it just an appeal, or there's going to be an appeal of stay of execution first? Or
in criminal matter, you hardly apply for stay of execution because
once you put in an appeal, everybody stays action.
Once there's an appeal, they will get the record of appeal and transmit it to Court of Appeal, file their briefs of argument, and then I believe the Court of Appeal will give it as a written hearing.
You know,
if you recall, Saraki's case went from CCT to Court of Appeal and Supreme Court within 4 months.
But now that you have the highest number of cases going on in courts, as you say, since 1999,
yes,
and then we've got the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. How has that? I mean, does prosecution have any reason whatsoever not to do a thorough job?
They have a duty to do a thorough job. They have no reason not to do a thorough job. But what is thorough to you is whether the person has been convicted. If the person is convicted, the issue of thoroughness of their job will not come up. But because there has been a few setbacks here and there, it seems as if they have not done their job. It's not easy to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Once there is a whiff of doubt in the case you have presented, it will collapse.
So what should the anti-graft agencies be doing now? Just so that it doesn't appear, or that perception doesn't come before even a case is actually concluded, investigated, concluded, and gone to court. Just so that they seem to be in control, to have that confidence that we don't go to court just ordinarily.
You see, government needs to do a lot. The most important thing is for the government to invest heavily in the anti-corruption agencies. They have to spend money there. They are start-up funds. They work under very tight conditions.
What if they?
I have been to EFCC office in Abuja.
They have a budget.
Yes. How much is there?
Can they increase their budget to the
That is the National Assembly and the executive. They don't have money. If you go to EFCC, they share papers for photocopying. If you want to photocopy something, you go. They give you 2 sheets.
Oh no, that cannot be possible because they have a budget and they are running on a budget.
How much have they given in the budget? Have you cross-checked the amount they were given? They need proper funding from government. They need money to work. Look, if you check the records, you will see Oyedepo in Ikeja, Oyedepo in Lagos, Oyedepo here, Oyedepo there. It's because they don't have enough manpower.
So not as the headline says. I think former president said that they need this government needs. He's using Ogbolobo lawyers to fight corruption.
No, they need. I think these agencies are already recruiting. They're already recruiting, but they need to recruit more, and it depends on availability of funds, because they take these lawyers that they recruit to training abroad, Hong Kong, and other universities abroad on anti-crime prosecution. They need money for that. If there's no money, then and they send lawyers that are not up to the task, then you get what you are getting. So the government needs to fund the security, the anti-graft agencies heavily.
Well, perhaps that's where the agency needs to also speak out so that people can understand.
They can't speak out because they are under somebody. They can't speak out.
They need to find a way to let the public know that they need money, because if they don't have funds to fight corruption, what can they do? But this is what we'll have to anchor. We appreciate your coming on this morning, Chief Emeka Ngige, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Again, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, back in a moment. Don't go away.